Yesterday we provided, five sporting events in the first section of the video, and all five of them were successful. So we successfully won that two odd yesterday. Congratulations, guys. Yes, sir. Congratulations. And also we provided six sporting events in our new section of this podcast show, and we won five of those, just losing one of that yesterday. So congratulations to those who were able to make some selections from what we provided there yesterday. So congratulations all around, basically, to everyone basically who was able to get something from that yesterday. Today we have more sporting events for you guys, of course, as always, and it will be structured in a bit of a different way as against yesterday, because yesterday we did that because we just came back, from the break that we took after that loss that we had. It was important to take a break, and you can see for yourselves, how the rest or the break really helped. Yesterday was a clean sweep. Basically, we just lost one sporting event yesterday, but moving forward, we will be doing it a little bit differently going forward from today. So if you're first time coming across the channel, you are welcome. If you're a football prediction fan or a sports betting fan looking for how to increase your chances of winning, this is the place for you guys. So everyone, take 1 second of your time to hit that like button. Very important that you do. Use 1 second also to subscribe if you're first time coming across the channel, become a part of this community of savvy sports traders we are building. We're inviting you to do that. Takes 1 second to hit that subscribe button to become a part of us, and turn your notification bells on, everyone, so you'll be the first to know when we post something of value on the channel on this journey to beating the odds. So welcome back, guys. My name is Huga, and I will be your host on this daily podcast show, bringing you sports events, insight, correct scores, as well as predictions, to help you basically increase your chances of winning significantly. That's the reason why we set up this channel to share our information we have every day with you guys. That helps us, increase our chances. So it will help you also increase your chance. Today we have, a couple of sporting events, insights about those and correct scores for you guys, which is how it's gonna go now. We're gonna have, the insights of those sporting events and the correct scores in the first section of the video. And then in the second section of this video, we will have, the predictions proper six sporting events that we have carefully analyzed. We talked about how we won 15 of 18 that we provided the last 3 days. You saw that yesterday we had five winning out of six. Put that number together, you have 24, which means we've won 20 out of 24 of those sporting events provided yesterday, and the day before that, the days before that, basically. So it is quite potent what you're going to get in here on the channel. Information is just basically going to help you significantly. You either use the insights that we provided the correct scores to make up your mind, or you could go to the second section and do what you will with the six sporting events we will be providing for you guys every single day. Okay. That being said, in so you think you can predict corner, yesterday we asked you guys to predict the game between Sevilla and Las Palmas, and unfortunately, nobody got that correctly yesterday. So another shout out wasted.
Oh no!
All right, guys. So today we have another sporting event for you guys to predict in the comment section. We're looking forward to seeing what you guys think about that sporting event today, and that is the game between Real Madrid and Maluka. Okay, so we have that game going on today. Interesting sporting event today. So let us know what you think the correct score, what the prediction is for from your end, basically, in the comment section. We will be looking forward to seeing from you guys. Okay. That being said, let's get right into the business for today. The first section of this video will have events, like I said, insights about them, correct scores, which will help you as a guide as to predicting these sporting events. If you find any of this information interesting, but take note and look out for events where you have an advantage, either players injured, you have what is at stake. We talked about that, how to carve out winning sleeps from information provided on the channel. That video should appear on your screen now, so you can want to watch. You can want to watch that if you're gonna have difficulties, creating sleeps, or making a bet from this information that we provided here. We've left you um, a guide basically on how to get that done. Okay, so let's get right into the events that we have for today. So the first sporting event we have is the game between Dundee and Ross County, and has insight about that sporting event for those who will be looking to back it today.
Despite Ross County's success against Dundee this season, having triumphed in all three encounters, they are currently struggling to secure a win, facing a streak of 7 consecutive losses and managing to score only 4 goals. On the other hand, Dundee has shown some resilience lately, achieving a victory against Hearts and narrowly losing to both Motherwell and Kilmarnock, making them the favourites to clinch a win at home in this matchup.
So, given the report that we have there, we think that the correct score in this sporting event will be 1-0 in that one. So, one goal to Dundee and 0 to Ross County. So, we expect Dundee to win going by that. Okay, so you can't make up your mind about that sporting event basically based on the information we provided. You want to go with a home win or draw there, or what do you want to do with it basically? You want to go with the goal market, you can't do that. So, that's the reason why we set up this channel this way. Okay, so moving forward, next sporting event we have is the game between Hearts and St. Johnstone Stone, and has insight about that sporting event for those who are wondering what the situation is like around that sporting event today.
St. Johnstone will be energized by their recent win and driven in their battle for survival, but the hosts clearly hold the upper hand, leading us to anticipate a solid victory for Hearts.
So given the report that we have there, we think that the correct score in this sporting event will be 3-1. Okay, so 3 goals to Hearts and 1 to St. Johnstone Stone in that sporting event. Next is the sporting event between Motherwell and Kilmarnock, and has insight the situation report about the sporting event taking place today for those who will be looking to back it.
As both teams have ensured their place in the Scottish Premiership for next season, with not much at stake, and given that 3 of their last 5 meetings have resulted in draws, we expect yet another tie.
So given that report that we have there, we think that the correct score in this sporting event will be 1-1. So we expect this game to end in a draw, going by that, correct score prediction. So next sporting event we have is the game between Rangers and Dundee United, and has insight about that sporting event for those who are wondering what the situation is like around that one today and who would like to back it.
In recent years, Rangers have been the clear favourites in this matchup, and with Dundee United struggling through a disappointing 3-game losing streak, we anticipate the home team will claim yet another victory.
So given the report that we have there, we think that, correct score here will be 2-0 in favor of Rangers against Dundee today. Next sporting event we have is the game between St. Mirren and Hibernian, and here's an insight about that sporting event today and what we consider safe.
St. Mirren has not lost to Hibs in their 3 encounters this season, earning 7 points and enjoying the benefit of playing at home. However, Hibs has shown impressive form in the latter part of the season and is slightly favoured in the betting odds. Although they have suffered defeats in their last 2 away matches since the split, Hibs stands a better chance in this match than they did at Celtic Park, and they are likely to secure at least a point to take back to Edinburgh.
So given the report that we have there, we think that correct score in this sporting event will be 1-1. So 1 goal to St. Mirren and 1 goal to Hibernian in that sporting event today. Next sporting event we have is the game between Aberdeen and Celtic, and has insight about that sporting event for those who will be looking to back it today.
Aberdeen urgently requires a victory to keep their hopes alive for a European spot, but considering Celtic's stronghold in this matchup and their impressive performance leading up to the game, an away win seems likely.
So given the report that we have there, we think that Aberdeen 1-2 will be the correct score in this sporting event today in the game between Aberdeen and Celtic in that sporting event. Next is the game between Alaves and Valencia from the Spanish La Liga, and has insight about that sporting event for those who are wondering what the situation is like about that one for backing it today.
Valencia approaches the midweek match with great confidence, having gone 10 games without a loss. We believe they will continue this streak with a close win against an Alaves team that has struggled to score in their recent home matches.
So given the report that we have there, we think that 0-1 will be the correct score in the sporting event today, with a win for Valencia in that sporting event today. Next is the game between Villarreal and Leganés, and has insight about that sporting event for those who will be looking to back it today.
Leganés has managed to stay unbeaten in their last 4 matches, but we believe this impressive streak will be challenged by a Villarreal team that is riding high after winning their last 3 games, including 2 consecutive victories at home.
So, given that report that we have there, we think that the correct score in this sporting event today will be 3 goals to Villarreal, the home team, and 1 goal to Leganes in that sporting event today. And that's how we think that's going to pan out at the end of the day. Next sporting event we have is the game we asked you guys to predict in the comment section. This game between Real Madrid and Mallorca. Has a situation report about this sporting event taking place today for those who will looking to back it.
Real Madrid aims to postpone Barcelona's title celebration by at least a day, eager to bounce back from the disappointing outcome of El Clasico on Sunday. With this motivation, we anticipate that Los Blancos will demonstrate their offensive strength to secure a fairly easy win against a Mallorca team that has suffered defeat in their last 8 trips to the Santiago Bernabeu in La Liga.
So, given that situation report about that sporting event we have there, we think that 3-1 will be the correct score in the sporting event today, with a win for Real Madrid in that sporting event today. Moving on, next sporting event we have the game between Almeria City and Fortuna Sittard. It's from the Netherlands Eredivisie, and here's a situation report about that sporting event taking place today for those who will be looking to back it.
Despite historical trends favoring Fortuna against the league's bottom team, their away form this season suggests that a win is not assured. Although a draw could occur, Almeria struggle to score and their vulnerable defense indicate that the away team is likely to secure a close win.
So, given that report that we have there, we think that 1-2 will be the correct score in that sporting event today, in favor of Fortuna Sittard. Going forward, we have next game between 20 and AZ Alkmaar. And here's insight about that sporting event for those who will be looking to back it today.
With both teams showing strong recent performances, we anticipate a tightly contested match between European contenders 20 and AZ Alkmaar this Wednesday evening. The absence of top scorer Parrot may hinder the visitors' attacking prowess, yet they are likely to secure at least a draw.
So, given that report that we have there, we think that 1-1 will be the correct score today in that sporting event. It will be a draw, going by that correct score prediction today in that sporting event. Next sporting event we have is game between Feyenoord and RKC Waalwijk. It has a situation report about that sporting event for those who will be looking to back it today.
Despite RKC securing an important home win last week to boost their chances of survival, their performance on the road this season has been dismal, leading to a strong expectation of a victory for the home team in this match.
So, given the report that we have there, we think that 3-1 will be the correct score in this sporting event today in favor of Feyenoord in that one. Next sporting event is between Go Ahead Eagles and Heerenveen, and has a situation report about that sporting event for those who will be looking to back it today.
Heerenveen has struggled away from home, and their recent loss to relegation-threatened RKC Waalwijk may leave them lacking confidence heading into Wednesday's match. Meanwhile, the home team has been exceptional at the Adelaarshust, making them the clear favorites to secure all 3 points.
So, given that report that we have there, we think that 2-1 will be the correct score in that sporting event today for those who will be looking to back it. Basically, next sporting event we have between Groningen and Ajax. And here's a situation report about that sporting event for those wondering what the situation is like around that one before they back it.
Ajax has faced challenges in the title race lately, creating some tension within the team as they approach this match. However, with 6 consecutive victories over Groningen and a strong motivation to bounce back, we believe they will manage to clinch an important win in this encounter.
So, given the report that we have there, we think that 1-2 will be the correct score in the sporting event today in favor of Ajax for those looking to back it. Next sporting event we have is between NEC and NAC Breda. And this is still from the Netherlands Eredivisie, and there's a situation report about the sporting event for those who will be looking to back it today.
As the season draws to a close, the visitors are trudging along without a win and without the pressure of relegation, while their opponents, fresh off a victory against Ajax, are eager to push into the upper half of the standings. We believe NEC will take advantage of their home field to secure the win.
Given the report that we have there, we think that the correct score here will be 2-0 in favor of the home team, NEC, today. Next sporting events between PSV Eindhoven and Heracles, and has sporting events report about this, event taking place today for those who would like to back it?
PSV is on a 5-game winning streak and remains a strong contender for the title, so we expect them to start aggressively against a Heracles team that has had difficulty away from home and hasn't defeated them in almost 10 years. We predict a decisive home win in this match.
So, given the report that we have there, we think that 4-1 will be the correct score in this sporting event today. For those who will be looking to back it, next sporting event is between Utrecht and Sparta Rotterdam, and has insight about that sporting event for those who will be looking to back it today.
This matchup promises to be a closely contested battle, as Utrecht rides high on their impressive home performance, while Sparta aims to capitalize on their recent success away from home. Despite the visitors demonstrating solid defensive organization in their travels, the hosts have the attacking strength to penetrate their defense, boasting 61 goals in the league, the fourth highest tally in the division. This offensive prowess could ultimately be the key factor in securing a slim win for the home side.
So, given the report that we have there, the predicted scoreline will be 2-1 in favor of Utrecht, the home team, in that sporting event, going by what we just discovered. Next sporting event we have scheme between William 2 and PEC Zole, and has a situation report about that sporting event for those who will be looking to back it today.
William too has faced challenges this year, and it will be interesting to see how they handle the mounting pressure from Woolwich, who are poised to challenge their position in the relegation playoff. Additionally, the Tricolours might struggle to overcome Zwolle, a team that has shown strong resilience lately.
Given the report that we have there, we think that 0-2 will be the correct score in this sporting event today, favoring the away team, of course. I'm going by what's predicted there. Next sporting event we have the game between AC Milan and Bologna, and has insight about this sporting event taking place today for those who will be looking to back it.
Italy's premier comeback specialists are set to face off once more, with Milan having secured 22 points from trailing positions this season, 3 of which were earned in their recent encounter on Friday, while Bologna has rallied to collect 18 points. Expect plenty of drama in the Eternal City, where it may take additional time to determine a winner between these closely matched Serie A teams. The Rossoneri currently hold an advantage over their Rossoblu counterparts, and with their experience in clinching titles, they have the potential to capture the Coppa Italia for only the second time this century.
So, given that report that we have there, about this sporting event today, we think that the correct score will be 2-1 in favor of AC Milan after extra time too, basically in that sporting event. So, if you looking to back that, you have that information and the direction, basically where to go as far as this sporting event is concerned. Next sporting event we have the game between Stockport County and Leyton Orient, has insight about that sporting event for those who will be looking to back it today.
Following an exhilarating first leg at Brisbane Road over the weekend, we anticipate another thrilling encounter at Edgeley Park to determine who advances to the playoff final. The Hatters have been dominant at home in recent months, and we believe Challinger's team will narrowly overcome the challenge posed by the O's in this match.
So, given that report that we have there, we think that the home team should be able to win today. A correct score prediction is 3-2 in that sporting event. And we expect, on aggregate, that should end in a 5-4 scoreline at the end of the day in that sporting event. Next and finally, we have that game between Oldham Athletic and Halifax Town, and has insight about that sporting event taking place today for those who will be looking to back it.
After defeating Halifax twice at Boundary Park this season, Oldham is poised to confidently secure another victory to advance to the playoff semi-finals. The Shamen struggled during their recent away match against Woodstone, and we believe that their lack of scoring will lead to disappointment on Wednesday night, dashing their hopes of competing in League 2 next season.
So, given the report that we have there, we think that the correct score in the sporting event will be 2-1 in favor of the home team in that sporting event today. So, these are the sporting events we have insights for, and the correct scores to go with them, which are a direction of where we expect all of these sporting events to go to. That should help you in your predictions as far as those sporting events are concerned, and increase your chances of winning significantly because you have information about these sporting events and the correct scores to guide you as to predicting, what the outcome will be in that one. So make sure to watch that properly and pick the sporting events that you agree with. The information has been provided also, and whichever one suits you basically is what you should go with in that sporting event. Go with the information and make your predictions, that you want to do. If you're a correct score fan, you have the correct scores there also for you to, enjoy from basically. So that being said, here's a gentle reminder, guys, to take 1 second to hit that like button. It's important. Subscribe first time coming across the channel. If you like the vibe, this is what we do. We invite you to become a part of this community of savvy sports traders that we are going on here on YouTube. Takes 1 second to hit that subscribe button to become a part of us. And everyone, do not forget to turn your notification bells on so you'll be the first to know when we post something of value on the channel and you do not miss out on important updates as we go. Also, it is important if you want more free tips, you can find those in our Telegram community as well as other perks by joining that community. That link will be pinned in the comment section of this video, description of this video, or in our bio. You can find it in either of these places, okay, to join that community, Telegram community, that is. So moving on, we're moving on to the next section of this video, which we talked about. We have 6 sporting events that have been, predicted for you guys straight up. So let's get right into that. So the first sporting event in this section is the game between Feyenoord and Walwijk in that one. So we expect the home team to be able to win in this sporting event today. All right. Moving on, the next sporting event we have is the game between Real Madrid and Mallorca, and our prediction here is for the home team to win also in that sporting event. Next sporting event we have is between Villarreal and Leganés, and our prediction is for the home team to be able to win in this sporting event today. Next sporting event we have is the game between Wellington Phoenix and Brisbane Raw, basically. And our prediction here is for over 1.5 goals to be scored in this sporting event. If you want more value, you could go with over 2 goals if you have that on your bookmaker of choice. That should provide more value in that sporting event. Next sporting event we have is the game between Oldham Athletic and FC Halifax, and we expect the home team to win or draw in this sporting event today, as our prediction. And finally, we have that game between Kawasaki Frontale and Yokohama FC, and our prediction here will be for over 1.5 goals to be scored in this sporting event today. So that wraps it up for the second part of this video. I hope that you guys have enjoyed watching this one so far, and I hope that you'll be able to find something of value on the channel. Okay, guys. So that being said, that will be all for now. Don't forget that there are factors that can affect the outcome of all of these events that we've talked about and provided, correct scores, insights, and our predictions for. They have factors like VAR. They can affect that event. You have red cards. You could have a team scoring an own goal. Your team scoring an own goal basically can affect that. You could have a penalty awarded, to the opposing team, and that could, affect the outcome of these events. You could also have injury and fitness concerns to key and important players right in the middle of this sporting event, and all of this can affect the outcome of this event. And it is important to let you know this, so you have to gamble responsibly and do not stick more than you can afford to let go of. Okay, guys, very important to note that. Okay, that's the reason why we're saying all of this right here. Okay, so that being said, also it's important to note that information provided here is provided as information to help you stay informed, to keep you informed, making better informed decisions as you go about sports betting every single day. So ensure that you watch the video till the very end before you make any sports betting decision basically today. And it's also provided to educate you, because over time we expect you to learn, a few things that you need to learn about sporting events, about these teams also going out there to play every single day, and also to entertain you by giving you information, preempting you about what we expect to see in these events, every single day, and then tracking them down, entertaining in an entertaining manner, basically, is why we've shared this information. Please do not consider information provided here to be any form of financial advice. It is not financial advice of any sort. This is just us sharing our opinions with you guys. Okay, so that being said, that'll be all for now. Till we see you again in the next video, do not forget to hit that like button. It takes 1 second, it's free of charge. Subscribe first time coming across the channel and you like the vibe. how it's going down here, and don't forget to turn notification bells on everyone, so you'll be the first to know when we post something of value on the channel. So that being said, that'll be all for now, guys. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Till then, may the odds be in our favor always, guys. Peace out.